I've moved house and the woods are peaceful. There's footpaths around, but I found a section here with no paths, so these woods seem the sort of place where I could hide in a bivvy camp. So for the first time ever, I thought, well, I've done a couple of bivvy camps, but I've never ever put a tarp up. And I found this in a charity shop for like £5. It was 5 metres long, but I've cut it down to 3 metres. So it's a 3 metre by something tarp, and there's some trees here. So I'm going to see if I can make a start and put it up. The only person I've seen put a tarp up is Tweedy Outdoors, and I think his is much smaller and more practical. This is massive, and it's not even camouflage, so it's going to be quite noticeable. There we go. How's that? As soon as I'd got that tarp up, there'd been a dog barking behind me, but then there was shouting. You know, the sort of a sound that you might imagine if somebody was chasing somebody through a wood and they wanted to really scare them, a sort of screaming shout. But I couldn't understand why. What sounded like a young man with a white top, I saw a glimpse of him screaming and shouting in the sort of way that was sort of designed to be the scariest shout you could make, you know, if you were sort of running behind someone in a wood. So I just packed up and, you know, felt like I was being chased through the wood by this sound. And, yeah, even in the daytime, woods can be scary. Jacket off, seat set up for my first time sitting under a tarp. I have done. And just being able to have, obviously this is what people love about it, you can look out and see the whole wood, and I can see any creepos that might be coming along, apart from those ones behind me. I reckon they've gone back to their car. Teenagers with a car, I hope they're not driving it. They were acting like such maniacs back there that I did see them, but they'd gone past. But then they came back, and I seemed to see them a little bit closer. So I thought, have they seen me putting the tarp up or trying to, and messing about? The rain's got really heavy. I'm so happy now. Listen to that. I won't yabber for a minute, I'll just show you. Brilliant. Let's put the kettle on. I was just about to put the kettle on and I thought, oh, it's a bit near my head. So I've got a variation. I've got the pole on, obviously it's not windy so I can do all this. I've got the pole just placed there, pushed against the back. And there, just raising it up a bit without making a place for the rain to collect. There you go. Now put the kettle on. I've got my jacket hanging on one of the walking poles. It's so useful. And I've just put a couple of guy lines on the middle bit of each side. They're bright orange, you know, from the original. Oh. It seemed to take forever to boil. I think I need an actual, those little metal kettles with a lid. Will that be quicker? But then people have these very peaceful alcohol stoves where you just sit back and relax and wait for it to boil. I've left my water bottle out there. Don't want to spoil the look of the woodland. None left. It'd be lovely if there weren't any people in parts of this wood so I could spend the night. But perhaps I'll find somewhere away from maniacs where I could sort of discreetly, you know, bivvy with a... That's the maybe wildcat camouflage thing. So I could just... wouldn't be seen at all in certain parts of this wood probably. Just have to find... get the feel of it. You have to get to know a place, I think, before you can just spend the night alone there, especially if you're a woman anyway. Because you have to get the feel of what kind of people come here. The nearest town to this wood is Berkhamsted. I reckon that's pretty nice. I think they've got a really nice cinema there. That's all I know about it. Cheers. Now, this camera picks up wind way too easily, too well. So let's let it pick up the sound of the rain. I haven't seen anyone apart from that little group of teenagers, so it is a Tuesday, it's a wet Tuesday afternoon. I got. cheese baguette. And an actual proper glass. Anyway, you don't want to see me eating this. I don't want to see me eating this. Just realised it's 6 o'clock. So it might be nice to, well, it's an hour before sunset. So it might be nice to stay here until sunset to see what kind of woodland this becomes at dusk. You know, 6 o'clock, that's peak, you know, after work dog walkers. Haven't seen anyone. But it's the car parking I want to check out at dusk. You know what I'm saying, don't you? People come and park in those car parks in the woods to, you know, smoke weed and stuff. And other such innocent pastimes. I think this has been a big success. At first I thought it's ridiculous. I couldn't really focus maybe on the tarp, what with all the shouting. And then when the rain started, that just made me get on with it. And I just threw it up. There are all kinds of configurations for tarps, aren't there? I think Wild Beer's been really good. She's the one that explains it so well. I think being a woman, she explains things better. Men just assume you know, don't they? Ah, it's lovely. I'll stop moving this camera around. What's the point of having a tripod if I keep lifting it up? There you go. Sort of put the walking poles halfway down the side. I don't know. This makes it more open. I did that because a gust of wind suddenly came. Sort of collapsed one side. So vulnerable to the wind. That's why you need to learn to do them properly, I suppose. You can put it up anyhow you like. It's not windy. Yeah. Very sensitive to the wind that would be, wouldn't it? Oh dear, there always has to be an airplane when you're trying to film a lovely relaxing bit of bird song. Well, I'm back at the car park now. I'm the only car. Still, I thought there'd be dog walkers. They must come here because look, they're very well catered for. See, I told you it was a smart area. I bet this is actually not even over full. No, properly emptied. Proper nice area this. Yeah. So next time I come, I go up this track there, first left, first right, and get hidden and get camping. Next time.